All right, people, I have arrived at the Cape Henlopen State Park, Fort Miles Museum and Historic Area. This is basically the map. We'll be heading down that way on this beautiful September day and to see the big guns, which are over here, and some over here by the barracks where we're going now. All right, this is going to be one heck of an adventure, so stay tuned. All right, but first we're checking out these nice 3-inch guns. Wow, these are impressive. Right here next to some barracks. Wow, pretty awesome stuff here at Fort Miles Historic World War II ready park. They were ready for it, weren't they? They were ready for them Germans to be coming over here. Right on the eastern shore, Delaware eastern shore. And here we have the 3-inch gun sign. 3-inch deck gun, model 1944. MK22, the original Fort Miles gun, model 1903, and you can all pause and read that. Known as a 3-inch 50, which specifies the diameter of the gun's bore and its caliber. 3-inch guns that were placed for Fort Miles were mounted on a pedestal to allow them to easily aim and follow the target. They were placed in Battery 5. Wow. Very awesome. Let's get a closer look here at the mechanism. How these guns worked. They rotated them, of course. Here's the seat for the gunner, operator of this powerful, very powerful gun, if you will. Pretty interesting gear in here, mechanisms of this. Technology of World War II, 1940s. Pretty interesting. So that's the one you sit in. Over here is the one doesn't have a seat, so still the mechanism here is pretty interesting to look at close up. How they built these, designed and engineered and built these things is pretty incredible. But it looks like this one also rotated.
Right, that'll take you up into the bunkers where we have guns and all that stuff. And
right.
You'll actually be in the fort.
A target drone?
Yes, they used to shoot at. We just finished restoration on it. This has only been open about a month in here.
Wow, this is awesome.
The museum's even better.
Oh, I'm sure.
You'll be underground when you go up there.
Can't wait for that. This is a target drone?
Yep, and there's a video telling you all about
From when?
Hmm?
From back then?
So about 19, these were used 55 through the
Okay.
mid to late 60s.
So they had drones back then too?
They had drones in World War I.
Wow,
They
that's
had a thing
incredible.
called the Kettering Bug.
Really?
Yes, yes, very crude, but it worked.
Kettering bug, wow.
Kettering bug.
This is a OQ-19D.
Made by Radio Plane.
Wow. This is remarkable.
Yeah, we just finished restoration on it. We got a bunch of parts and we put it together.
Really?
A lot of work.
I bet. To see this early technology is unbelievable.
You know, it's funny. You can go to a toy store now and buy a drone. It's umpteen more complex than
Wow. Oh my God. That's unbelievable.
The objects on the wingtips aren't fuel tanks either. They're radar reflectors. It makes it appear bigger on the radar.
Radar reflectors, huh?
Yeah, it made it appear bigger on the radar screen.
Oh, this is filmed here right off the coast.
Yeah, you'll see it. That's how they would launch them on a catapult. That's one
Wow.
way of doing it.
That's awesome.
And look closely. That's one of our lighthouses right there.
Oh. So what's this camera called here?
High-speed camera. It's right here. This will tell you all about it.
Wow. Tracked shell burst during anti-aircraft gun practice with the camera recording the results for accuracy and scoring purposes.
There was a post with a cable attached to the cart, and they get it whipping around in a circle
Wow.
and let it go.
This is how they launched that drone, huh?
One way.
One way.
The catapult you saw, this is a circular runway, and they could also be dropped from an aircraft.
Wow. Just love seeing early technology.
When we were making this video up, this is part of an Army training film. They showed one launch that didn't work well.
Yeah.
And this thing's skittering across the desert. And what's funny is it's shedding parts, but you see people running in all directions.
Wow. So this is, I'm inside, still inside the orientation building.
The concrete sidewalk to your right. Just keep walking up.
Looking at some old stuff here, some old
It's really cool.
missiles here, bombs. Pretty cool stuff here. The orientation building at the museum. 3-inch shell and casing. Ooh, looks like that, have that thing hit you. I love this old bike. And here's some bunks. Pretty cool stuff here. Very interesting old advertising. Okay, we are now at the Fort Miles Artillery Park. This is going to be interesting. All right, here we have a howitzer. Pretty impressive. Huge barrel. Wow. Again, World War II technology. An abandoned archaeology exclusive. 155mm gun. A howitzer. Original Fort Miles gun, model 1918 M1. And you can pause that and read it. There were 4 155mm guns placed at Fort Miles and 4 more placed across the Delaware Bay at Cape May, New Jersey, to limit access to the bay. Boy, they were worried back then, huh? They thought them Germans were going to be showing up here in U-boats right on our shores. Love these big tires. Oh yeah, baby. There's the hand cranker. Oh my goodness, imagine firing this baby off. That could be some fun there. big, huge, heavy piece of arsenal. Abandoned archaeology. Gotta love it. I am so glad they left these halls all standing here. Here we have some more big guns, baby. They weren't messing around, were they? Waiting for them Germans. It's just unbelievably beautiful piece of arsenal. Do not slam mechanism when closing breech. Wow. Load that baby up. Six-inch gun, model 1905 MKD. Original Fort Miles gun, model 1903 A2. Let's look down the barrel of this sucker. And here we have an 8-inch. Eight-inch gun. Getting bigger and bigger.
Or battleships.
Okay.
It was very normal that the coastal artillery got old naval guns.
Huh. All from the Navy, huh?
Pretty much. The 12-inch guns we had were Army.
Uh-huh.
The 16-inch guns we had were Army. But the 8-inch were from the Navy. The 6-inch were Army.
Uh-huh. Four 8-inch guns on railways.
Yep, and 4 more on the other side.
Uh-huh.
Between here and the Biden Center.
Right.
And then behind the Biden Center is Battery Smith, which was 16-inch guns. And
Wow.
our battery here, Battery 519, is 12-inch guns. One we have was built in 1910, 1911,
Wow.
but it was 1895 patent.
1895 technology, the
Correct.
12-inch. That's unbelievable. They went a long way from the Civil War to 1895, didn't they?
They did. But,
Wow,
but
that's
I
just
mean,
that's what blows me away. You
the
know,
concepts in terms of trajectory and
I mean, they went
how
from
you-
cannons, old-time
Yeah.
cannons that were hundreds of years old technology back to Napoleon, to this by 1900.
I mean, in the 1940s, we were still using mortars.
Yeah, wow. Proof steel. How do you test a 16-inch gun? Here's how. Look at the size of that shell. It's like that thing coming at you. Uh-huh. Put a little hole in this. Boy, that's solid. That is some solid iron there, baby. And it went right through that sucker. Jeez. There she is. Look at the size of that. And the man just told me the Japanese basically surrendered under this gun right here. I believe it. Look how big it is. A 48-inch section of armor plate that is 17.5 inches thick. You can all pause and read that. Hippopotamus, Kia. Oh, these are big damn bullets. Unreal. And here's a map of where we are, basically. Coastal defense giant. Shows the Japanese surrender on board the USS Missouri. Barrel 371 is center barrel in the lower turret. Wow. That is just huge. Pretty incredible. Looks like we're heading into a underground bunker right here, so this ought to be great. And thanks a lot, y'all, for watching Abandoned Archaeology, an exclusive.
I'm going to show you the devastation that took place off the coast.
Now we're inside the bunker. The barracks. Foot locker. Keep all your personal stuff in there. Recreation, barracks, and baseball living at Fort Miles. Oh, I love that old radio. Look at that thing. Wish I could find one of them at a flea market. Ah, I love this old switchboard, and that old telephone. That's how it was back in the 40s. Here's your mine. Mining the Delaware Bay. Oh my God, this is an incredible display. 1895 M1 12-inch. There's some big tools that they needed. Wow. That's a big one. Pretty awesome bunker. Here we have the shell room. Once again, you wouldn't want to have one of these coming at you. Okay, we're going to go into one of these towers in a little bit. Here's a little scaled down model of what they are. There's just too much to film here. You got to come visit it yourself to really take it all in. This is the inside the art gallery.
So this room here was a shell room, and the next room up is a powder room, and it's the same thing at the other end.
Mm-hmm.
And you could probably this gives you the dimensions of the amount of concrete. So this was well fortified because they were expecting German surface ships to come and attack.
So it's battery. It's battery 519, you said?
Yes.
It's a battery. How's that different than a bunker?
It is. This is
It's the same thing as a bunker,
well, it's
basically.
a casemate in all actuality, and so you had guns casemated.
Okay.
Yeah.
And here it is. Diagram of battery 519, built for impact.
One sitting right in this area here, you see the windows, there would have been a 12-inch gun facing out over the Atlantic Ocean, and there's another one on the far side of the hallway, in south of the hallway.
By checking the clearance of the added picture by means of a fever game. Supervises the oiling to see that nothing is overlooked.
And here's the other side of battery 519. Boy, they were getting ready for those Nazis, weren't they? To show up right here. Their German U-boats or whatever. I love this natural beach here, though. Pretty awesome stuff. A little windy today in the middle of September as we have a hurricane brewing off the coast out in the Atlantic Ocean, heading toward Maine right now. Feeling them winds. Pretty awesome natural beauty here. And here we are at the barracks. And here we have a 90mm mobile gun. Coast Artillery used batteries of 4 90mm guns, 2 mobile and 2 fixed. This is where I'll be staying tonight. This is my hotel room. 607. See if we can get in there. See if we can get in. Nope, they won't let me in. Alright people, thanks for watching. We are now at the one of the observation towers that is still standing from World War II on the Delaware beach in Cape Henlopen State Park. Now let's see if we can get up in that thing. Built from 1939 to 42, the 11 concrete observation towers along Delaware's coast were built to protect its shores during World War II to last about 20 years. They last longer than that. They're still standing 60 years. Wow. Here we go, we're heading up. Stop here for a second, check out these gun turrets. Wow, pretty awesome view. There's that battery 519 over there, where we just were. Now, one more flight up. Here we are.